I would like to ask Senator Fielding to go on a field trip to the Pacific Islands and meet people who are affected by climate change today. Already, Pacific Islanders are becoming climate refugees. They're experiencing frequent storm surges and they're losing infrastructure and crops. And these are devastating effects to people in the Pacific Islands. It's clear evidence that climate change is happening now and we need to respond now.
Keep reading. I think people need to sort of discover climate change, sustainability, all the carbon issues on their own, and he's a very smart man, represents other people, and I'm sure if he reads more in time, his view will change.
I'd say the climate change debate is well over. It's no longer a discussion point, and the world is behaving as if it is no longer, there's no debate on it. So Senator Fielding's opinions become irrelevant.
Paul Keating famously said that the Senate is unrepresentative swill. I wouldn't be so harsh, but I do think that having so much power in the hands of one person is very dangerous. I would say to Senator Fielding that the key to being a good legislator, a good policy maker, is negotiation. I think the Greens have demonstrated that, and the Democrats before them, that there is a responsibility that comes with that power, and the responsibility is to respect the wishes of the majority. It's clear, for example, that the majority wants the CPR. The majority of Australians voted the Labor government in order to make major change to combat climate change. To stand in the way of that is, I think, irresponsible. So I would be saying to Senator Fielding, recognise your responsibility, recognise the will of the majority and negotiate.
Oh look, probably not a great deal. I mean, if he's trying to appear even, balanced, I don't think it's coming across that way. It appears a little bit that he's already made up his mind and then he's looking for arguments to support one side of the discussion. I think if he wants to appear even-handed and looking at both sides, he could do a better job.
Well, Senator Fielding, I'd probably tell him he's gambling with Australia's future. I think it is important for us to step back and understand that Australia could be left behind if it doesn't actually move forward with what the rest of the world is doing. We could lose out by less demand for our mining resources, and the economy might be impacted there, or we could lose out by not being able to be a leader in the renewable energy space. Both of those things add up to a difficult future for the families he represents.
I was reading it actually when I saw this. I was reading a bit about him and his opinions, and each to their own is what I would say to him essentially.